Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Will Trades or Will Trades NQ, and today I'm basically going to show you guys how I top ticked the eye of day at the time, and how I caught 122 points with a 6R, and also I made 6.1K across two evals, passed them, and yeah, let's get right into it. So. Coming into the day, I was actually pretty bullish. Um, we had a data low that I wanted to get swept, and I wanted to see if we could get an inversion to the upside out of that. Now, if you guys didn't know, I trade ICT concepts. I mainly trade the PB Mech model. It's what I've always learned. It's what I learned on how to trade, and it's what I currently trade. Um, My friend recently did put me on some sauce with standard deviations. I've been trying it out. I don't think I'm going to trade it on funded yet. I'm going to keep it to strictly paper and evals, just because I'm not like too comfortable with it yet. But yeah, like I said, I was bullish on the day, but honestly, price action was kind of shit, and I really saw nothing that interests me um, in terms of trading, looking for a Mac model. Um, but the one thing I did have was a level that I marked out last night, and I had this limit set since last night. Um, so basically, the first thing we're going to look at is how did I get this um, level with the deviations. So basically, I took the previous day low of day, and it's always the last leg of the manipulation. So I basically put uh, anchored it here to the here because it's the last leg of this manipulation. And then I was very interested in this -4 to -4.5 range, mostly this -4.5, and I'm going to show you guys exactly why I liked this one more than here. So yeah, firstly, the biggest thing I look for is high time frame confluences. Obviously, we know high time frame holds more power on where price is going to be headed. So, looking at this, that -4 that I marked out also lined up with a daily rejection block. And if we take our fib, you can see that the OTE lines up with that -4. So -4 is here, and our OTE is right here, in between here and here. So we're right in that what we call golden pocket. So also on top of that, we had a 4-hour rejection block here, and basically the -4 lined up with the CE of that rejection block. And for the last confluence that I saw, which basically just made me know, like very, very certain in probability of this trade, was we marked out the range on the 4-hour here. So we have the high to the low, and as you can see, we have our golden pocket known as the OTE, -4 lined up with the OTE. So I basically set a limit there. Um, and yeah, I basically set a limit, waited, and as you can see here, we got tapped in pretty much like 2 points of drawdown, 20 point stop. This was a 6R trade or 6.1R trade for 122 points. Um, Basically, I went break even at this internal low right here. I don't know how many points that was. That was probably what, 30, 40 points, something like that. So went break even there, and we kind of just flushed down, consolidated a bit, and finally hit TP. Um, Now, like I said, this is not the usual way that I trade, but my friend put me on. He's been banking. I want to see what it's all about. But I'm not abandoning mech model whatsoever. I will still be trading it. This is more to catch overnight moves, and I don't know, just kind of just get better at reading price, honestly. And yeah. Also, with this model, big thing is targeting using like key opens. So, like for example, here I use True Day Open as my target. I went a little bit lower because I needed more money to pass the evals. But usually, um, this consists of something like this, and then targeting your key opens like True Day Open, your 6 p.m. open, your 10 a.m., whatever it is. That's kind of what the model consists of. And yeah, so we got tagged here. And even if you missed this trade, honestly, even if I missed it or got stopped breaking or anything like that, this retest was honestly uh, pretty solid because we didn't take New York AM low, and I knew we were probably going to. We could have taken this, and as you can see, this absolutely melted down for like I don't even know how many points. Yeah, like this is 800 points in the AM. Like that's kind of crazy. Not something you usually see, but yeah, that's kind of what the trade today consists of. I know a few people took it with me, um, and yeah, like this was a pretty solid trade. I passed 2 evals, so hopefully I'll get the fundeds by the end of today or before tomorrow's trading day because I would like to trade them tomorrow. And yeah, that's kind of all there is to this here. Um, Even with this, I find which is pretty cool is you can actually even trading mech like if you because you know mech you can trade or I guess it's PDI slash mech you can trade continuations and reversals and honestly knowing how to use standard deviations and using confluences of standard deviations um, and to pair it with mech or the PDI model can honestly help with trading reversals. And so these kind of go hand in hand. But yeah, like my buddy taught me this. And honestly, I always thought top and bottom ticking and standard deviations was like fucking rocket science. Honestly, it's so much simpler than it is than like people make it out to be. Like it really is super simple. But other than that, that's it for today's trade recap. I will be making these pretty much every day that I trade. I want to try and upload as much as possible. Um, and if you guys also want kind of like ICT content, like kind of just explaining what uh, confluences like fair value gaps are, order blocks, liquidity sweeps, you know, how to identify a draw liquidity, stuff like that. Let me know. I'd be happy to make videos. Um, at the end of the day, this is to journal what I'm doing, and also hopefully it can help some people out while in the process of that. And yeah, sorry, last thing I completely forgot about here is I don't have access to my Alpha account just because I passed it and they basically took away the eval and they're switching out for the funded. Anyways, here is the trade executions, TP smacked, and yeah, 2 evals passed. Also, I forgot to turn on my. I don't know what happened, but my like all my settings reset, and my copy trader wasn't on, so I had to basically like manually enter on each, and I got different entries. But I mean, that's fine. It is what it is. I don't really care. Pass them both at the end of the day. But yeah, have a good day, boys.